Now, what impact do you think Heart of the Swarm has had on esports?
I think I feel like StarCraft 2 kind of had this peak in like a year before Heart of the Storm came out, and then it kind of started dwindling off because everyone was like, Heart of the Storm's coming out. I'm kind of losing interest because I don't really want to watch Wings of Liberty anymore. I just want the new game to come out. And since Heart of the Storm has come out, it's like kind of revitalized StarCraft 2, which is definitely good for esports as a whole because it doesn't matter what game it is. If it's a game in esports, it's pushing esports as a whole. So I feel like Heart of the Storm revived StarCraft 2. Like it brought back some of the audience, and it definitely made, in my opinion, made the game a lot more interesting to watch and a lot more fun.
All right, now speaking of other games in esports, what are your thoughts on League of Legends and its growing popularity?
I'm definitely jealous. I would love to have some of that over in StarCraft. StarCraft definitely has some popularity, but League of Legends dwarfs everything else. It's so much better, or more popular. And I would love for I feel like I don't really know how really to explain it really simply, but maybe if the other games were more casual friendly, it made people want to play a lot more, and it was really addictive for the lesser skilled, more casual people. Then every game could be closer to what that is, I guess. But I don't know. I'm definitely jealous of what League of Legends has.
Well, on that note, why do you think fans of StarCraft 2 and League of Legends kind of don't get along?
It's because everyone is in esports, everyone's competitive, and then I guess that also goes into the environment of our game's better than your game, this game is so much better, and everyone just has their little arguments that they'd like to throw out that are kind of pointless, but they have that pride for their own game, so everyone loves it. Everyone loves that.
Right, it's like my territory versus your territory. Of course, my territory is going to win.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Well, as a whole, how important are multiple big games for the future of esports?
I think it's very important. I mean, I don't think that if there was just one game that took everything over, since there's really not going to be any variety, then they could get a little stale after a little while. It would depend on what game it is, but I feel like just if you were to generalize it, if it was just one game that took over everything, you would get a lot of people that would probably just start falling off over time. And unless they were really hardcore about the game, then the esports scene as a whole would just start shrinking. So I think multiple games are definitely important.
All right, now, what role do you see the growing number of gaming houses as esports evolves? What role will gaming houses have?
They're extremely important, honestly, because I mean, if you have a bunch of gaming houses that come up in the same area, and then you let's just say, for instance, you put it in California. We're in California right now, and you have 5 team houses just appear over here. You kind of get this little competitive culture where teams can organize things. It's a lot easier. You can actually have more in studio matches and stuff like that. So it's more professional on the studio end. It's not just online and only online. And it also I feel one big thing that a lot of people don't think about is it takes away the possibility of cheating and stuff like that, and it legitimizes everything, because if you're always competing in LAN and you're competing on a LAN setup, you know that your opponent is legit as well, just like you are, and it takes away that small aspect of that. But I don't think we have too much of that, but it definitely makes it pure. So it would be really nice.